Namaskar, Dr. Ad.
Can I share something?
Namaskar. Namaskar, everyone.
Namaste. Somebody was going to say something?
Yes, Dr. Nanjan, I wanted to share something with you.
Yes.
I had a problem with vertigo for a couple of months. And I was running around the doctors, and finally they discovered it was particles in my middle ear that was causing the vertigo. But nothing that they did helped me. When I started chanting, when it starts with lum, but it ended up with chum in here, it cleared up.
See, this is the power of vibrations, I think. So what happens is, Dr. Malti Poddar is a doctor. So she's always suspicious whether there may be other causes. But it's time to begin. So let's begin with with our usual.
For a second. So I don't know.
So let's begin with 3 ohms as usual. Take a deep breath in. As usual, when you attend this session, you take responsibility for your own well-being. So please make sure that whatever you do within your capacity. And if you have any doubts for yourself, something that may not be feeling comfortable, please don't do it. And finally, it is very important that whatever you do in yoga should be done with ease. And the requirement of yoga is everything is done with such light effort that you can have meditative focus in the practice that you're doing. As long as you can keep a meditative focus in the level of effort you're putting, which has to be by its nature little. If it is too much effort, then you cannot have meditative focus. Then in which case, you should be able to make sure that you're consistent with the requirements of yoga. Everything done with ease in a meditative way. So be aware of your breath as well as your sensations within the body, and make sure everything feels smooth and slow. Keep the back straight, and let's begin with the chakra vibrations. Pressing on the little finger, we begin with Lam. 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 Release your fingers and continue. Lam. Lam. Bring your awareness an inch or so above the perineum. Pressing on the little finger, we go on to Vam. 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 Release the finger, continue. Now bring the awareness behind the navel, and here we do Ram as we draw in at the navel, pressing on the middle finger. Continue. Ram. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Ram. 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 Now, bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, and here we do Yam, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yam. Yum. 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 Release the fingers. Yum. 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 Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum, thumbs up. Hum. 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 Release the hands, continue. Hum. 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 Now bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and here we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. 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 Now bring the awareness to the top of the head. We do Om, thumbs up again. Om. Om. Now, we are ready to go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. So those of you who know it, please proceed. Keep the palms open and thumbs up. And those of you who need instructions, bring your awareness to the lowermost part of the mouth and focusing there, make a big smile with the cheeks coming out, and you'll find a slight stretch in the bottommost part of the mouth, the throat area. Focusing on the stretch, inhale and exhale in slow, deep breaths. And as you inhale, feel a mild sucking sensation. And when you exhale, feel like a reverse sucking sensation. Make sure you do it with such light effort that you can have meditative focus on that. Now, we can go on to shoulder rotations as you continue the Ujjayi. Inhale, lift up the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. And continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now, as we inhale, we stretch up and look up. And as we exhale, slowly bring the chin down and the hand down. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we go on to the neck exercises. As you exhale, gently tilt your head and bringing one ear towards the shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tilt your head towards the other shoulder. Inhale, come back up. And continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Now we do the 4 directions. 3 directions we do ah, chin down we do ma, and first round we do 3 times, second round once. Turn the head to the right, let's do ah. Ah. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now we go on to the second round, and to the right, turn to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Bring your awareness above the head, and you can either do ah or om, whichever makes you feel better. Now bring the chin down to the chest, and we go 360 degrees around the neck. Inhale half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle, and continue. Last exhalation. Now let's go reverse direction. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we stretch out the hands in front of us. Inhale, lift up the palm and stretch out the fingers. Exhale, thumb into the palm, downward facing fist. Up, inhale and stretch. Exhale, fist down, and continue. Last exhalation, and then we go around the wrist with the fist. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle. Inhale and exhale. Remember, it becomes yoga when the breath and mind are along with the movement. When you are simply turning the wrists without the breath and mind focus, it is simply exercise. There is no yoga in it. Last exhalation, let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we bring the elbows in line with the shoulders and the fists below the chin. Inhale, go around the wrist, open out the palms, and exhale, close the fist again and come in and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation, and let's go reverse. Last exhalation. Interlock the hands and bring it behind the head. Pull back the shoulders, expand the chest, and take the elbows as much stretched back as possible. Exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Get hold of the elbows behind the head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow. Inhale, come back. Exhale, pull on the other elbow. Inhale, come back. Continue. Last exhalation and last inhalation. Bring your hands behind your back. Get hold of the elbows or wherever you can reach. Take a deep breath in. Pull back the shoulders, expand the chest. And as you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Get hold of the hips behind the back. And as you inhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and make a backward arch. And exhale, come forward. Continue. Alternating between the two sides. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we cross one leg over the other. Get hold of the knee on the top. And as you exhale, pull it in towards the opposite shoulder and turn the head the other way. Inhale, release, and exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Inhale, release. Let's cross over the other. Exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Now we are ready to, we'll do the pelvic bend standing up. We don't have time for the knee exercises. So those of you who don't have good balance, you can do it seated. Those of you who have good balance, you can stand up, keep the feet shoulder width apart, inside of the feet parallel to each other. Bring your hands behind your back, get hold of the elbows. Take a deep breath in. Pull back the shoulders, expand the chest, and lift up your chin and lean backward. Take one more deep breath and lean a little more backward. Take a deep, as you exhale, push out your butt and bend at the hips, and keeping the chin up and shoulder pulled back, lean forward as much as you can. Observe the stretch from the hips all the way down to the feet. Inhale and exhale. focusing on the stretch. As you're bent over, inhale and exhale. And as you inhale, loosen your knees, and exhale, stretch it up. And you can do that a few times. Last inhalation, exhalation. Slowly come up and take your seat. And now we will go on to the alternate nostril breathing. Inhale from the left nostril, exhale from the right. Inhale from the right and then exhale from the left. Do that 3 cycles, that is 6 breaths. Once you have completed the 3 cycles, we can get ready for the Bhastrika first round. Let's get ready for the Bhastrika. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Deep breath to the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale to the left. And there is no need to do a Brahmari after that. Now, you can bring your awareness to the chest and mentally vibrate. Haim, 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 Haim. As you do the Haim, after a minute or so, you can make it Haim Nam, Haim Nam. Now, you can bring your awareness behind the lowermost part of the sternum, and from there visualize a rising vibration going through you and out of the top of the head. And that rising vibration feels like 3 syllables: Haim, Im, Home. Now we go on to the spinal mantra, but we won't do the instructions. All of you know how to do it. We'll do it for 3 minutes. So here we go. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Aim, Shim, Jim, Jime, Haim, Aim, Om. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jime, Haim, Aim, Om. Now we go on to our next round of Bhastrika. So we begin by exhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath through the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale through the left. Then you can do a Brahmari. Now, we go on to the next round. Let's get ready. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath with the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale to the left, then one Brahmari. Now we go on to the last round of Bhastrika. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. 19. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Deep breath to the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale to the left. And then do one Brahman. Now we can get ready for meditation. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. As you let go of everything, feel the shoulders become lighter and even perhaps the head. If you have a preferred way of meditation, please follow it. Otherwise, bring your awareness behind the lowermost part of the sternum and feel a rising vibration to the middle of the body and out of the top of the head. And that rising vibration feels like 3 syllables. Haim Em Om, Haim Em Om, Haim Em Om. Feel the flow go out of the head. Keep observing that and we will have Om playing in the background. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, become aware of your senses from the top of the head all the way to the bottom of the feet. And whenever you're ready to open your eyes, you can raise the palm of your hand and look straight into the palm of your hand. Now we are open for any questions. And if anybody would like to speak up, you can unmute and speak up.
Rajanji, I have some comments on the vertigo questions couple of people had. Besides the auditory, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you very well.
Besides the auditory component of vertigo, there is also a visual component of the vertigo.
Okay.
And also on the oxygen saturation in the big muscles that move on both sides that are called the sternocleidomastoid muscles. So my recommendations again, or my little advice is that besides what you rightly recommended, taking the medications, staying off the exercise, I have 3 small recommendations that I use and it has helped me. One is closing your eyes. So you're cutting off that visual stimulation. By closing your eyes, you're also able to take a good inspiration before you go into the exhalation of ah. So that takes the visual component. It also improves the oxygen saturation in these muscles by that good inhalation that you have. And most importantly, to avoid that jerky movement. If you move your neck very gently to each side and not be in a hurry to do the ah before you move, take a good inhalation. So you are taking care of the visual component of it, the oxygen saturation, and also not letting these muscles get cramped, which is also the auditory nerve is right behind there. And that the facial nerve and the auditory nerve. So that also allows it. And I've used that, and I've had vertigo a long time ago, but I've never had the problem. Don't have to take any medication. That's a little comment I thought I should share with everybody.
Yes, actually what you say is very appropriate, because what effectively you're saying is, if you follow the yoga rule that you do gently and with peace within, then it can only help, right?
Yes.
So in other words, don't be in a hurry to do, no jerky motions, easy way you go and you hold this thing, and don't feel in any way pressured to make it. Let it come in an easy, natural way in which it would come. Yes, absolutely.
And closing the eyes seems to help me because it helps me to concentrate on inhalation.
Exactly. So, I also do it closing my eyes over here, but you cannot.
So those are little comments that have helped me, so I thought I should share it with everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Dr. Rajan,
yes.
Is there any thing I can do to improve their memory?
We have had this conversation before. Play video games.
Video games?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, any other questions? Thoughts from anyone? Let me ask a question over here. There are many of you who have been attending for a very long time. Would anybody like to share what keeps you coming and staying so regular? Okay. Then in which case, yeah, if anybody likes to speak up, please go ahead.
I can share.
Yeah, go ahead. Mr. Srinivasan, you go ahead, and then Surina can speak next.
Okay. I am attending for the past almost 2 years. Even though I am not very regular, I attend whenever it is possible. It
Mhm.
makes me relaxed, and I have a little blood pressure problem and I have some heart problems, but this seems to help me a lot. And also nowadays, because of my age, I see some pains and all these things really get shared. And moreover, I feel I am more relaxed by doing this. That's the reason I'm doing it.
So the blood pressure is being better managed and the pains are doing better.
That is correct.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much. So Surina, you wanted to speak. Go ahead, unmute yourself.
Well, I'm the same way. I've been attending ever since the COVID. I think I have mentioned this before many times. I've never been into the yoga, never kind of got exposed a whole lot to it other than just the gym yoga. So it has helped my calf pains a lot. It helps the back. I like the what do you call the spine alignment.
Mhm.
That's one of my best. I like Bhastrika. So I have kind of begin to like yoga,
Mm.
and your misdemeanor is so good, it makes you do it. There are a lot of people who don't have that aura, I call it. So, and I have sent it to many of my friends, and if they complain about their back, I tell them to do at least the spine alignment if they don't have the time. So, but I'm enjoying it, and I try to do it almost every day with you.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Narayanan, may I?
Yes, go ahead.
As I said earlier, I think COVID took away the going to the yoga studio and practicing in person. And so we've joined you, and I cannot thank you enough for the past over a year that I've been practicing with you. What I enjoy most is the holistic approach that we start with the chakra vibrations and a little bit of exercise. I may want a little more on that, but and then finally meditation. So at the end of the session, it's a complete being that I enjoy very much, and it takes me through at least the evening, if not for more days. So thank you. I cannot thank you enough.
Where are you located?
In Vienna, Virginia, near
Okay.
Tyson. Yes.
You might consider attending the morning session also. The morning session gives a little more intense, the exercising aspects you will find. And it's fully yoga mat-based session.
Yeah.
You might think about it if you wake up early enough.
I'm not a morning person.
Okay.
So I love this session, but I'll see if I can. But thank you so, so much.
You're welcome. Actually, Uma Chandran here attends both the session, morning and evening.
Whoa, dedicated.
Yeah. And Ram Vermaji, go ahead.
Attending this yoga classes for a year, my idea of yoga had changed. I was doing in India for last 5 years, but that we are doing exercises, very, frequency is very high, but here only I learned that yoga means you do it slow, smoothly, and that way my perception of yoga changed. So I really appreciate, that's why I attend regularly. I'm now in Maryland.
Where are you located?
In Maryland.
Oh, wonderful. So are you brother of Mukesh Verma?
No.
No.
My son is here. So I'm now here for nearly 1 year.
Okay.
From India, so I'm here.
You have very strong features that are very similar to Mukesh Verma. Have you noticed it?
No, I'm
You
not.
haven't. Okay.
In fact, Suresh Gupta and Adarsh Gupta, they introduced me.
Mm-hmm.
That you join it, it will be helpful.
Very
because
nice.
as you said, I had also problem of some heart problems are there. And then the nozzle problems are there, getting blocked frequently, but when I'm doing this, I felt a lot of relief.
Okay. Let me ask you the question.
Yes.
Is your heart problem related to what they call coronary stenosis?
No, this is AFib.
What is that? AFib.
AFib.
AFib. I see. So the thing is, do you do Brahmari frequently?
Yes. I'm
Do
doing
more
whenever
Brahmari, it will be helpful. And there is another exercise that is also helpful will be, there is this Vittella chanting. So if you do Vittella, Vittala, Vittala, it has to be done audibly. So if you do Vittala, ta, 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 the ta will create a thump in the heart.
Okay,
Just
Vitthala,
do it now. Let's see whether you do it right. Vittala.
Vitthala.
You feel the thump in the heart each time you do Vittala.
Vitthala. Yes. Here.
Yeah. That is something that will improve the electrophysiology of the heart. That is the timing of the heart, which is what the AFib essentially results in the atrium going into a shivering mode. So this will help.
That's why every day I walk around 4 miles after coming here. India, of course, I was not even walking 1 mile.
Yeah. See, what happens is, our experience in yoga is every yoga practice is not 100% suited to any person, and particularly for their therapy purpose. Yeah. So what happens is, the only way we can be certain that something is good for you and works for you is when we are able to take the pre-post measurement. So actually, it is very interesting. Right now, we are working on a few research projects. And one of them relates to the what is called coronary stenosis, that is narrowing of the coronary arteries, and whether there may be a way to work with with Brahmari or other techniques to deal with that. So, Ms. Agrawal, you want to speak up? Sushma Agrawal, right?
Okay, Sushma, can I am also.
Okay, Neeruji, go ahead. First.
No, let her speak first because her name came first. I will talk later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Namaskar, Dr. Rajan.
Namaste ji.
Oh, is Neeruji going or am I going?
No, Sushma ji, go ahead.
Okay.
Sushma ji, you go ahead.
Okay, thank you. When we do the pelvic bend, these days I have some pain in one of my ankle areas. So to avoid that pressure, I have been doing it sitting in the chair, whatever I'm able to do. So the question is, when you say feel the stretch from your hip area to the bottom of the feet, sitting in the chair, I don't feel anything.
Let me ask you this question. Did you hurt your ankle in any way?
It has been an ongoing problem. I have had a couple of injections, and then MRI found a cyst. So they injected something. So it was fine for a while, but the pain has come back.
Now, which ankle is it?
The left one.
And you're located in South Bend, Indiana, right?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, what you should do is, you see, sometimes what happens is, in any practice, if it is actually healing you, it can give you some slight sensations. In fact, what happens is, if you do the pelvic bend, initially it feels like there is a slight pain, but as you keep it over there, if the pain reduces, it actually indicates it is healing you. Okay? But on the other hand, you don't want to take a risk. The easiest way is, if you can do a pre-post reading with Ashok Gupta, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
If you take a reading, you can sense whether it is actually healing you or making it worse. What you're doing now is the right thing, to be conservative, that not to hurt yourself.
Right.
But if you feel you want to test it, you can test it gently without exposing yourself to, the potential to hurt it further.
Because I noticed that when my doctor, I have been wearing orthotics in my shoes for a long time. So he had to adjust them. And after the adjustment, when I tried to do when we bend the knee and go down, whatever we can do, the pain comes back. So I stopped doing that one also. So that's
the pain, does the pain stay after you're done with the practice, or it's only while doing?
While doing it.
But after you're done, how does it feel?
Right now, for a few days, I have been okay, but I'm not doing that bending the knees or doing I'm avoiding any of the things where there could be any pressure on that ankle.
Okay. You see, the point you mentioned here, I will share with you something as to how yoga heals. Yoga heals in many ways. One is if you do any stretch, the physical aspect of stretching is very similar to what you would think as physiotherapy, right? And what happens is in physiotherapy, you have to move. There may be stiffness over there. There may be that stiffness may cause what you would call that stretching kind of sensation, which may not be comfortable. But as you stretch, that stretching and releasing makes more blood flow in that area, and slowly it begins healing. But on the other hand, when you do it with breath and awareness, inhale and do that would actually help to heal a little bit faster. But if you can do it with vibrations, actually, this is my suggestion for you. Don't do the pelvic bend. Instead of the pelvic bend, let me show you what you can do, which may be helpful. Let me turn on the light here so that you may be able to see better. What you can do is the following. You can, as you're sitting with your legs, actually, let me make it a little lower. Okay. So you can see my legs, right?
Yes.
So what you can do is you can inhale and exhale and turn the legs like this and see whether it gives you relief. You can also turn your ankles this way.
Yeah, ankle turning is fine.
Yeah.
Turning does not hurt. And I do
one other
that
exercise which you can do is mentally you do Haim Nam, Haim Nam, Haim Nam, Haim Nam. You keep moving Haim Nam and see whether those are helpful for you. You see what happens is when you do this without any putting the pressure on the feet, it is much easier.
Right.
And so it is unlikely, but when you're doing the pelvic bend, the weight is also going on the leg, which makes it difficult. So test it for yourself and see what works for you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So Neeruji, go ahead.
Yes. First of all, let me say that I feel very good physically and mentally after that, since I am attending this Karuna things as much as if I miss one day, I don't feel good. You know, psychologically, especially physically, I cannot. But more than that, but I feel good. Beside that, I appreciate so much your contribution, sincerity and regularity, which is more appreciated for me and from all of us. I appreciate that much.
So all of you should share it with more.
Yeah, we are all, you know, we are getting benefit from all of us. Anyway, this is, so I appreciate so much, really.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I'm going to request all of you once again to contact your friends and people to come and join. We have a lot more.
I told a couple of friends, they say, yes, we'll do. They came once or twice and they did. Some friends, they did, I think. They did. And
the benefits really stay only with
regularity. And regularity is more important.
Exactly.
Let's see.
Yeah.
And they know that I do the yoga. They comment me, oh, she does yoga every day. So before I was going to YMCA, but that was not a regular. Since it is at home, it is much more regular.
So Uma Chandran, go ahead. We don't see your face.
My video is not, I don't know if it's a Zoom thing. I'm not able to,
That is
I
fine.
can
You
start the
talk.
video, but it's not showing my face. I don't
Go
know
ahead,
why.
keep talking.
I'm sorry, Dr. Rajan, I have a question.
Hmm.
During the chakra vibrations and during most of the things, I feel a tingling sensation between my brows, like in my forehead. Is that okay?
Perfectly okay.
Okay,
No problem.
okay, thank
Okay,
you.
Prabha Kumar, go ahead.
Dr. Rajan,
Yes.
Dr. Rajan,
Yeah.
this is very good. I'm doing this for last 2 years. Hello?
Yes.
And I feel peaceful. If I have anxiety, everything. And after I do this session, I feel very relaxed and peaceful, and I enjoy the session very much.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
It's the only thing, my cup problem has not gone. Is there any new thing coming up to solve this problem? I'm doing an Ayurvedic thing, but it's not helping.
Well, we are working with some vibration techniques. So if we find something, we'll let you know.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping me out. And I feel very nice and enjoyable. So I do every day in the evening for last 2 years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Okay.
So,
I'm
go ahead.
next, I guess. I have been working with you for more than 1.5 years now. And I've been able to do with the Zoom thing that is helping me a lot, because I personally don't able to go to your session physically because of my commitments to my family and all those things. So, but it's really regular, and I've been trying to do as much as I can in the morning as well as in the evening to maintain my health until my end on this planet. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you. Namaste. Okay, and if anybody has tinnitus and would like to be, we are doing a test, you can actually contact me, and we can see whether we can do something about it. Okay, so any other questions or thoughts?
I asked a question on the chat that when we are doing the pelvic bend, are the knees supposed to be locked or soft?
Okay. See, what happens is, I don't like to use the word locked, neither do I want to say, soft. I would like to say your knees should feel relaxed and comfortable.
Okay.
The idea is not to bend the knees at all. But at the same time, you don't want to make it so stiff that you're uncomfortable.
Okay.
Because what happens is, if you bend the knees, then in which case, what will happen is you won't feel as much impact on your ankles and lower down.
Yeah.
So the thing is, when you stretch, it is helpful, but the stretch should not make you uncomfortable.
Okay.
And so if you lock your knees, it will make it uncomfortable.
Okay.
So without making it uncomfortable, stretching to the degree that's possible. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Your orchid collections are very nice.
Thank you. My daughter is a photographer. It's the pictures that she took.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Dr. Rajan, can I ask any question? I'm Jaya speaking.
Of course.
What one should do for the dry skin and the skin rashes?
Okay. Actually, do you put any oil in your navel, your belly button?
No, not yet. I should put oil in the belly button.
Yeah, actually put it twice a day. When you shower before going to sleep, put some oil, just this thing, and see whether it is helpful.
And that will help also the skin rashes?
I don't know. But the thing is, basically, when you ask me a question like this, I don't know whether, you have high blood pressure, whether you have any other allergy problems. I don't know your history, what other medications you're taking, right?
Right.
So we don't know the root cause. So I gave you one palliative thing that can reduce some degree of, dryness in the body and skin. So the other thing which you can also do is, you can do what in Ayurveda is called nasya. That is, before going to sleep, you can put a drop of ghee in each of the nostrils, or any kind of oil you like, right? Like maybe coconut oil or ghee or something. And that lubrication helps to maintain more moisture in the body as opposed to becoming dry. Are you on any medications?
I am on cholesterol medication, very low dose though, very low dose.
That is the only medication, nothing for blood pressure or any heart related thing?
Yeah, blood pressure is also very low, but mostly I don't take, like that, very low.
And anything else?
No, nothing else.
Do you take any supplements?
I do take vitamin D, and that's it. And calcium, calcium.
I see. Now, how is your sleep?
Sleep is fine because, again, doing this yoga with you, and sometimes I miss because when I'm on West Coast, I do on my own, and in that case, it helps me sleep. Yes.
Where are you located?
Sometimes I'm in Michigan.
Mm.
And I attend this session or the morning session, but I'm in California at the moment. And so that, is not possible always because in the middle of the day. And so I do on my own with YouTube or something.
I see. Do you wake up in the middle of the night or do you have sound sleep?
I wake up in the middle of the night. I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Do you have any, anybody complain that you have snoring problem?
Not mostly, unless I'm sometimes catch cold or something.
So, okay. So when you wake up, do you feel fully rested?
Not really, but yes, I go back to sleep mostly.
I see. Now, when you are in a car or something like that as a passenger for a long drive, like an hour, do you tend to fall asleep?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. The chances are that your sleep quality is not good enough, and it is likely that your immune system may be affected, and that may be the reason for your dry skin. So if you can sleep better, that will help, which means you want to check to see whether ask whoever you're with whether to observe you carefully on snoring. And if you have snoring, you may want to get it tested.
Okay, Dr. Rajan, thank you so much.
Yeah, good quality sleep and immune system affect the skin related condition.
I see. Thank you so much. And yes, I appreciate your everyday, helping people. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Any last question, comment from anyone? Then we can close.
Doctor, I want to ask you for ringing the...
Yes, tinnitus.
Yeah.
So
I have that. So what
yeah,
can
what
I
I
do?
will do is, we will, let me see. Are you these days visiting Sushma Maharaj?
Yeah, in Arya Samaj.
You
not
do,
in
right? Okay. So what I will do is, I have to remember to send you something to test. You see, we are working with vibrations to test and see whether it is working for you or not.
Okay.
So let's coordinate with Sushmaji.
Okay, sure. And other thing, I have some wheezing problem. Which exercise I should do?
Now, are you asthmatic?
Yes.
Actually, I think I
take
have
puff,
your profile with me from the time you filled out. Let me take a look at it, and we'll see what we can do about it, right?
Okay. So I had to contact you later on?
But yeah, we'll actually work through Sushmaji. So through Sushmaji, we will work to do whatever test is needed for you.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, doctor, your class. I always benefited from your class. And
thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank
you. Really improving slowly my conditions, whatever I have, but still going through some. Yeah.
No problem. Everything in time.
Thank you so much.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
So see you all tomorrow. Namaste. We'll end over here.